You cannot waste time. If you're young, if you're locked in, if you're on the grind, you cannot underestimate the value of your time. Your time is more valuable than money. It's more valuable than going out and partying. It's more valuable than all of those things. You got to pay attention to the life that you have. If you don't pay attention to it, it will pass you by. Just because you're young doesn't mean you can be dumb. When you're young, what I urge you to do instead is to be at peace. It's to find peace. It's to do the things that will take you to the next level, to be disciplined, to be consistent, to sacrifice, to go without the fun. It's not going to be fun every single day. It's going to be hard work. Right now, I am out here and I'm appreciating my life. I'm at peace. I'm outside and I'm at peace. And I don't know about you, but having peace is so important in a world that's so chaotic, in a world that's so crazy, in a world that has a lot going on each and every day. When you can be at peace in your young years, you start to have more maturity. You start to have more clarity, and you start to move smarter with the life that you have. You start to recognize that the present moment is all you need in order to make it happen. You don't need all these things. You don't need the perfect moment. The perfect moment it's called the present moment. The perfect moment is the right now. The perfect moment is the present moment. That's why it's called the present moment. It's a gift. It's a present. Open it up and see what's there for you. This is what's there for me today. I'm chilling. I'm out here. I'm having a good time. All I need is nature. All I need is God. All I need is me. All I need is the sun. This is perfect. Even if it was raining, then I'll say all I need is the rain. If it was a painful day, I'll say all I need is the pain. Because when we go through those trials and tribulations, what do you think is going to happen? You become stronger. You become wiser. You become smarter. You become better. I'm urging you guys in your younger years to not waste time, to appreciate your time, and to understand that time is what you have on this earth in order to make your goals and dreams happen. It is your most valuable asset. It's not people. It's not materialistic things. It's not money. It's time. And if you waste time, if you do dumb things with your time, then you're not going to grow. You're not going to learn the things that you need to learn. You're not going to be able to sacrifice that party because you want to go instead. You want to have fun instead. But you could be learning about your business. You could be learning about being an entrepreneur. You could be learning about how to tackle your goals and dreams. But instead, you want to do what everybody else is doing. And it's important to understand that if you keep doing what everybody else is doing, you're going to get everybody else results. You got to lock into you. You got to appreciate the life that's been given to you. You got to make it count. You got to make things happen. You got to move in the right direction. So don't take the present moment for granted. Don't take your life for granted. When we're young, we complain about the dumbest things. We complain about little things. But we don't see the bigger picture. And what I'm telling you guys to do is to notice the bigger picture. Notice that you're alive, you're here, and you can make it happen. You can start now. It doesn't have to be a perfect day. You just have to be present within the day so you can recognize the time that you have. You can recognize the day that you have. You can recognize that you can make it happen right now. All you need is right now. And when you're young, that's what you got to understand. Because when you're young, you think that you have all the time in the world. But you don't. You don't have all the time in the world. And it's not all about hard work. It's about enjoying your life in real life. If you're young, I urge you to get off the dopamine cycle. You know, this is another point. Get off the dopamine cycle. I'm not saying that you can't have no social media or you shouldn't be on social media at all. There's positive things on social media. YouTube is a form of social media. But it's about how you use it and how long you use it for. That's why even with you guys, I urge you when you watch one of my videos, make sure that you apply the wisdom and knowledge in real life. I'm glad that you guys love my video. But I'm even happier when I hear stories of, hey, I applied the knowledge that you gave me and my life improved because of it. Or I listened to what you were saying and now I'm starting to heal or I'm starting to become a better man. Like that brings me happiness. So yeah, you could be on social media, but you don't want to be addicted to that. Be addicted to real life. Right now, I'm literally looking at 3 beautiful birds right in front of me. Like, you can't buy this type of peace. This is what happens when you start to pay attention to the life that you have. You start to recognize the beauty that's all around you. There's beauty all around us. But we have to appreciate the life that we have in order to see it, in order to enjoy it. And right now I'm focused on my peace. I'm focused on that life of peace. I don't want problems. If you're young right now, you're in your younger years, focus on enjoying real life. Understand that the internet is a digital world and it's meant to trap you there. It's meant to make you look at your followers or who you're following. It's meant for you to not love your life. But when you go outside, you start to realize that this is a much bigger world than we've been told. We start to realize that life is more beautiful than we've been told. And we start to see the beauty, again, that's all around us. So don't forget to live in your real life, and don't forget to appreciate the life that you have. When you're young, don't wait last minute to build a relationship with God. You never know when your time is up. You want to get right with him right away. He's always there, waiting for you, right there, by you, by your side. And if you believe, that's great. And if you don't believe, you know, I'm not here to change your mind or anything like that, but I tell you, there's nothing wrong with having God on your side, whether you think he's real or not. There's nothing wrong with having an extra person there that loves you and wants to guide you to a better life. So I tell you, it's important to build a relationship with God while we're young. You don't want to wait till you're old, because you don't know if you're going to make it till you're old. We got to stop thinking so, you know, we can't keep thinking so uppity. We can't keep thinking so egotistical. You know, life, look how life is for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't wake up today, but we think that we're going to wake up tomorrow. You know, how about we just live for today and do what's right today? It goes back to being in that present moment, and it goes back to understanding that your time is valuable. Your time is valuable because you don't know when you're going to die. That's what makes your life so valuable. If we all knew we were going to die at 100, then, you know, life wouldn't be as valuable, because now you know when you're going to die. You still only got 100 years, but you know when you're going to die. But for us on this world, in this world, we don't know when our time is. That's what makes life more valuable. That's what makes life more exciting. That's what should make you take that risk, calculated risk. But you can't ever really calculate a risk. You could just look at the pros and cons of the risk, bro. But you still got to go and move. You still got to take that step. You still got to believe yourself. You got to go out there and play the game of life. You can't be scared. You can't be scared to live. You can't be scared to chase your dreams. You got to go for it. You got to go for it now. I was young on the bus going to middle school. I'm still young, but I was younger than what I am right now, literally like 13, 14. I'm on the bus and I'm going to my middle school, and I'm reading a book called The Power of Now. And I'm reading that book and I recognize, oh my gosh, I keep looking outside of myself for happiness. I keep looking outside of myself for friends. I keep looking outside of myself for self-worth. I keep looking outside of myself for validation. And I had to understand that I was already validated by God, by life. I'm already validated. I already have a friend in me. I don't need to chase. The only thing that I need to do is to be abundant and attract. So I started speaking different. Oh, I have a ton of friends. I have a ton of friends. I have a ton of opportunities. And then more people will try to be around me and be in my life. And then I get to pick who's really trying to elevate and level up with me, because I've attracted people. Now I get to pick my real ones, my close ones. Now I get to pick opportunities that I want to go after. And I'm not saying it works like a charm, but what I am saying is, once I started to validate myself, once I started to value who I am, and I stopped looking outside of myself for things that I already had, that's when my life changed. You see, a lot of us, we're looking for love. So we go to the streets to look for love. We go to the hood to look for love. We go to people who don't love us to look for love. We chasing women to look for love. We don't got to chase nothing. We don't got to go to the streets. We don't got to associate with people who aren't trying to elevate. We got to understand that that love has been inside of us all along. We got to understand that the love of God is a love that's unconditional. People always going to love you conditionally, with the condition that you do this, with the condition that you act like this, with the condition that you do something for them. It's always do something for me and then I'll love you. Do something for me and then I'll love you. That's what it is. But with God's love, it's different. You can make a mistake and he still love you. With loving yourself, it's different. You can make a mistake, but you can forgive yourself. You can't control if other people forgive you, but you can forgive yourself. So the point is, stop chasing. Stop going outside of yourself for love. Stop going outside of yourself for respect. Stop going outside of yourself to be cool or to act cool or to be around people that don't know you and don't care about you. And start looking at who you are made to be. Start looking at who you are. Start validating yourself. Start understanding your own value. Because once you understand your own value, now you understand how you need people to treat you. But once you out there chasing for respect, chasing for love, then you allow people to treat you however they want to treat you because you are in a deficit instead of filling up your own cup. So you'll accept whatever. You'll accept bad behavior. You'll accept negative people. You'll accept people who don't add value into your life because you're going outside of yourself for something that you already had all along. You already had it. Respect, love, dedication, discipline, the wisdom of life. You just got to focus. You just got to put your attention on what matters. We keep focusing on things that don't matter, on things that don't add value to our lives. And I'm not saying you can't be entertained or have fun or watch TV because some of those things don't bring value. You can do that because the true value in that is a peace of mind. The true value in that is enjoying life. But don't do that all day. Make sure that you're applying wisdom. Make sure that you're learning wisdom. Make sure that you're reading books. Make sure that you're trying to be the best version of yourself. Just make sure that you're trying. Make sure that you're trying. Keep stepping. Keep walking towards your purpose. Keep walking in this life. All you got to do is try. You don't got to be perfect. But if you want a better life, man, put the work in. At least try. You got a particular standard that you have for your life. I don't want you guys to settle. I don't want you guys to settle because I know that you guys have a particular standard that you want in your life, but you're only going to recognize that standard once you recognize your value. And recognizing your value means that you have to do those things that you're looking for outside within yourself. See, if we accept anything from anybody because we're chasing people, then we're lowering our standard. No, people need to meet your standard. People need to respect your standard. People need to respect your boundaries. You want to be a winner, you got to associate yourself with winners. You want to be successful, you got to associate yourself with success. You want to be the best version of yourself, you got to associate yourself with people who also want to be the best version of themselves. That's how it works. As men, we need a routine. That's what's going to keep us grounded. That's what's going to keep us working. That's what's going to keep us disciplined. That's what's going to keep us consistent. So it's better to do that when you're young than to push that off. If you start a routine right now, man, life is going to explode for you. My routine, waking up early in the morning, doing my workout, drinking my cold brew, drinking my water, taking my steps every day, eating healthy, doing a diet that works for me, making sure that I'm uploading these videos, being consistent. Like, a schedule is very important. And when you have a schedule, you realize you don't got time for the goofy stuff. You don't have time for the goofy stuff. You can't talk all day. You can't conversate all day. You got to get to work because you love what you do. And that's another thing. Just because you're young doesn't mean that you can't be out here chasing your dreams. Chase your dreams. Love what you do because life is short. If you got to work a 9 to 5 to fund your dreams, then that's what you got to do. That's fine. But I'm telling you, man, do what you love every single day. Even if you can only do it for 10, 20, 30 minutes, do what you love because this life is short and you want your life to be fulfilling and meaningful. You don't want it to be meaningless. You don't want to just be another statistic. You don't want to just work for another corporation. You want to actually enjoy the life that you live. You want to actually love what you do. Because remember, your time is valuable. You don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste your time. In your younger years, man, one of the most important things that we got to do as men is we got to go without. We have to sacrifice for the life that we want. We're not going to have it all right now. You're not going to have the best car. You're not going to be living in the best place. You're not going to have the clothes that you want, the shoes that you want, all the drip that you want. You're just not going to have it all. You might have some of it, and I urge you to get a taste of it so you know what you're working for, so you can save up your money and buy something nice from time to time. But you're not going to have it all. You have to sacrifice. You got to go without. You might not be eating out as often. You got to sacrifice that. Sacrifice going out. Sacrifice eating out. Sacrifice not having a car right now. If you got to take the bus, take the bus. Like, that sacrifice is going to build your life up into success in the next 2 to 3 years. Because what the problem is everybody wants to have it all right now. They want the life right now. They want the lifestyle right now. They want the glitz and glamour right now. But if they were willing to just wait a little bit longer, then they wouldn't be pulling out of a deficit. They wouldn't be in debt to make that happen. They'd be able to make that happen effortlessly because they put all their attention on the grind, all their attention on putting in the work, uploading every day, showing up for themselves every day. That's what you got to do. You'll have the life eventually. But it's all about enjoying the life that you have currently, making the most of the life that you have currently. You'll have a better life eventually, but it's about sacrificing some of that fun and sacrificing some of that glitz and glamour for some hard labor, for some hard work, working hard and working smart and saving up your money so you can invest in yourself down the line. I don't know how you're going to be successful. I don't know how you're going to be financially free, which you should be aiming to do because you deserve to be financially free. If you're not saving money and investing in yourself and going after your dreams and goals, and that takes sacrifice. You can't do what everybody else does. You're going to get everybody else results. Everybody wants that life now. Everybody going on social media and Instagram and they're not happy with their own life. They want to live somebody else's life. They want to do what they do. You got to do what you do. You got to focus on you. You got to be happy with the life that you have. And you got to make the most of it, bro. You got to make the most of it, man. Stop playing around with life. You got another 24 hours and you ungrateful for the life that you have. You complaining about little things. Be grateful for life. Be grateful for the life that you have. Make the most of this life. Put the work in. Sacrifice, bro. Sacrifice. Put in the discipline. Go to the gym. Show up for yourself. See what life will look like if you put in 100% work, 100% consistency. When you start saving your money, when you start reading your books, when you start doing what the hell you know you need to do in order to take your life to the next level. See what your life looks like then. If you want a better life, earn a better life. Earn it. And if you don't want a better life, then shut up and accept the life that you got. That's the harsh truth. If you don't want a better life, we don't want to hear you complain about the life that you got. If you're not willing to put in the work, then we don't want to hear you complain about the life that you currently got. Accept it. Accept it for what it is. See, I accept my life, but I'm not going to accept this life forever. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep working towards something greater because life is all about evolving. Life is all about getting better. So that's what I'm going to be focused on. That's what I'm going to put my time and effort in. I'm not out here chasing friends. I'm not out here chasing validation. I'm not out here chasing nothing. God has equipped me with everything I need. I'm going to just keep doing what I can do. I'm going to keep controlling what I can control. And I'm going to take it step by step, day by day. Do y'all really understand that y'all could get a head start? Y'all can get a head start. I'm telling you, you can get a head start in this life, bro. You can get a head start. You just got to apply it. You just got to be real with yourself. You just got to go for it. You can get a head start in this life, man. You could do something that's never been done before. You could live a life that people dream of living. And all that is living a life with your goals and dreams fulfilled. That's it. It's not a dollar amount. It's not a money amount. Success is subjective. Everything is subjective. Whatever you want. The fact that you actually going for it, you living it, you doing it. People dream of that. You can do that. But it starts with something. It starts with you not only believing in yourself, but not taking life for granted and going at it. You got to go at it. Don't make the mistake of thinking that you got time. That's what stops a lot of goals and dreams. They think they got forever in a day. They think they could just get to it the next day, man. Nah, that's disrespectful to God. That's disrespectful to life. Waking you up every single morning because you have a purpose and you're not fulfilling it. That's disgraceful. Man, y'all should at least try. At least try to put in effort, bro. Life ain't no guarantee. God could take you out of this world whenever he want. He keeping you in because you got a purpose. And you sitting here wasting time. Man, if we don't get to work, I don't care if we young. Let's be wise with it. That's people's problem. You think because you young, you can't start. You think because you young and you don't got all the materials that you can't go after your dreams. Now is the time. You ain't supposed to go after your dreams when you old. You ain't supposed to go after your dreams when you got everything in order. How will you ever get everything in order if you don't go after your dreams? Everything only comes in order when you go after your dreams. Then things start to fall into place for you to live the life that you want to live. Come on, man. Let's be real with ourselves. What type of life do we want? We want a life that everybody else living, or do we want something different for ourselves? Yeah, we young. We young men. That means that we got the energy, the fortitude to go out and do it. All we got to work on is the mindset that we could do it. The mindset that you're never too young to chase your dreams. That's all you need is the mindset. You need that mindset, bro. You need financial discipline. You need consistency. It ain't about your abilities. You got the ability to do it. You got the energy to do it. You feel me? I know y'all got that. But do you got the mindset? Do you got the mindset? Sometimes all we need is that mindset. I just want y'all to have the mindset. Because once you got that mindset, then guess what? Your mind is set on something. Come on, bro. Come on. Do we have the mindset? Because once we have the mindset to succeed, then our mind is set on something. And I don't know about you, but when my mind is set on something, I go out and I get it. Or I at least try. And I don't even see people trying no more. I don't even see people trying no more. Like I said, bro, when my mind is set on something, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. You damn right I am. I got one life, one opportunity, one day, 1 minute, 1 second, 1 step at a time to make this happen. I'm not taking this for granted. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. And a lot of y'all need to stop holding on to your gifts and start using it. You got a gift. That gift could help people. That gift could change the world. But you stuck in your mind. You don't got the right mindset. You don't think nobody gonna pay attention. You got to change how you think. It doesn't matter if 100 people looking at you or 1,000. It matters if one is looking. And if you can help that one person, then you need to do it. God gave you a gift and you need to use it. And the more that you humble yourself, the more he'll bless you. The less you care about how many eyes are on you, the more eyes he'll put on you. And we'll see it. And we'll see it. But you got to believe in yourself. And you got to put that work in. For real, man. You young. Now is the time. Take advantage of right now. Take advantage of your youth. Take advantage of your youth. Some people, they're older. They can't do what they used to do. You know, take advantage of your youth. You're able to go to sleep at 12 and wake up at 5. Did you know that? Oh, here come the people. Oh, everybody supposed to get 7 hours of sleep. If you really on this grind, bro, nothing gonna be perfect. We don't usually get 7 hours of sleep, and we dedicated to the grind like this. I get about 5 hours, 6 hours, and I'm good. Why? Because I'm young. I can handle it. But as I get a little older, I'm gonna need some more sleep. So what am I doing up that late? I'm working. I'm editing. I'm doing the things that I love to do. And that gives me energy and purpose to wake up the next day and do it all over again. I don't get tired because I'm following my purpose. I'm doing what I love, so I don't get tired. And that's what you got to understand when you're young. You got to start doing what you love, man, for real. You got to start doing what you love. A lot of y'all not doing what you love. A lot of y'all die at 25. Y'all die at 21. Not literally die, but figuratively die. Because you sold your soul. You sold your life to a corporate world. Now, if you work in the 9 to 5, then that's good, bro. You need to make money. But if you know that you're supposed to be doing something else in your heart and you have a dream and you're scared to go after it, shame on you. You got that dream for a reason. Get your life back, bro. Get your soul back. Live for a purpose. Live for a reason. You feel me? Hey, this hill's steep, but I'm young. You know, I could do it. I could do it. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Understand your youth and get to work. Don't make excuses. You know, a lot of us, we make too many excuses, bro. And we just got to get to work. We make too many excuses, way too many excuses. When all we got to do is work, man. And be disciplined, trust ourselves, and trust our abilities, and trust God. That's it. That's all we need for real.